To visualize the scene and what possibly could have happened to the victim.
He has a birthday next month. He's the same age as my son. Mr. Lambert comes from a very strong, supportive family. He had 2 babies of his own. Unfortunately, after his mom died, he fell into a depression. He had a falling out with his girlfriend. He lost touch with his kids and eventually turned to the street and drugs. Certainly doesn't mean he deserves to die the way he died.
The gunshot that's going into his skull is going at an angle that's almost like downward this way.
I'm thinking that they shot over him while he was on the ground, maybe sitting up.
Somebody stood over him and put a bullet into the back of his head. That is a cold-blooded killer.
To find their killer, Shalacy's team must return to the Pork and Beans.
We're going to go into the area of the murder. In
search of people willing to talk.
We know that there are people that saw this. We know that there are people that heard this, and because of the recent shootings, they're just afraid to come forward. And we need to get some answers and get to the bottom of it. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? You know this guy? What's the word on the street, Chief? Come on, help me out.
Let me just give you one of these. Thank you. His name is Marlon Lambert.
Yeah.
If you see anything or hear anything, let us know.
Know anything about it? Listen, I'm not going to get you involved. It gets very frustrating because you know that people are saying, you know, there's no way I'm going to help. You hear anything? Nothing else? There's no way I'm going to get involved.
Let me give you one of these flyers.
The team runs into another problem common in the Pork and Beans: distrust of the police.
Something needs to be done. The only time you guys come through here is to see if we're parking in handicap spots. The only time you guys come through here is when someone is being murdered or somebody has gotten killed. So we have a reason to be pissed.
Just so that you understand, today is my wedding anniversary.
Right.
I've been out here since 2 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
busting my ass.
What do you want me to do?
If you hear anything, if you see anything, if you suspect, just pick up the phone.
Have to gain these people's trust. We have to.
God bless you all.
We do the same thing.
Take care.
And without their trust, it just makes it impossible. It makes it very, very difficult for us.
After 4 hours of canvassing, Shalacy makes one last stop at a house directly across from the murder scene.
Somebody has taken his life away. Yes, ma'am.
If I know who did it or something, I would let you know, cause November 11, 94, my son was shot down, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
And didn't nobody see nothing and didn't nobody know nothing.
What was his name?
O'Shawn.
O'Shawn is a name burned into Shalacy's memory.
I was the man that saved his life.
I know, I was looking at you, that's why I was looking at you like that. I was trying to think of your name, Joe.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Several years ago, 2 different gangs were fighting over a girl, and O'Shawn was kind of in the middle of it. They gunned him down. He was shot 7 times.
I know you pulled me up and pushed me away.
I gave the kid CPR, and I'll never forget the feeling of him coming back. I will never forget it, man. Never.
O'Shawn died 7 years later from complications from the gunshot wounds.
That's O'Shawn's daughter. He was coming to my house with holding the basket.
You're O'Shawn's daughter? I'll never forget your daddy. Never. Let me write down my cell. If you ever want somebody to talk to. There are good people that live here. God bless. There are hardworking people that live here. And what hurts the most is there's that 1% that gives the good people a bad reputation. And it is our responsibility as a police department to weed out that 1%.